Assalamu alaikum. My name is Anissa Karisa Niti and my matric number is 2025114 and 115.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Rizal. My ID number is 025
Hi, I'm going to present about compound interest. Compound interest is the interest on a loan or deposit calculated upon both initial principal and accumulated interest from previous period. This has two compound interest formula. First, S equals to P times 1 plus I the power of n. Second, I equals to S minus P. These are important terms in annuity. First, capital S. Capital S stands for future value or maturity value. Second, capital P. Capital P stands for original principal. Next, capital I. Capital I stands for interest amount. Small n is number of interest period. In order to find n, we have to calculate m over t. What is m? M is frequency of conversation, meanwhile t is time in years. Next, small I. Small I is interest rate period. To find I, we need to find k over m. K is nominal interest rate, meanwhile m is frequency of conversions. I'm going to explain about Maju Bank. So, P is equals to 20,000, T equals to 5 years, Q equals to 0.0455, and lastly M equals to 4. Next is to find I is K over M. So 0.0455 over 4, and the answer is 0.011333. Sorry, the answer is 0.011375. So in order to find N is M times T. So the 4 times 5, the answer is 20. So the calculation is the formula is S equals to P times 1 plus I and the power of n. So 20,000 times 1 plus 0.011375 and the power of 20, and the answer is 25076.92. We need to find the interest. The formula for interest is I equals to S minus P. So 25076.92 minus.
Next is calculation for Jaya Banks. I equals to K over M, so 0.0475 equals 6. So the answer is 19 over 2400. N equals to M times T, so 6 times 5 is 30. So the calculation is S equals to P times 1 plus I the power of N. So 20,000 times 1 plus 19 over 2400 and the power of 30. So the answer is 25337.79. So the interest is S minus P. So 25337.79 minus 20,000. So the answer is RM 5337.79. That's for Jaya Bank.
Next is question 1B. Which bank should you choose to borrow the loan based on your answer in A and give your result? The answers for 1B is bank that I should borrow is from Maju Bank. It is because Maju Bank give lower interest than Jaya Bank.
Next, we calculate our second period interest rate. So the formula is I2 equal to K over M. Our K is 0.05 over 2. The answer is 0.025. And next, we calculate our second number of interest period, which use the formula N2 equal to M times T. Our M is 2 times with 3.5 years, and the answer is 7. Our PNU is 21,404 and 41 C. In the bracket is 1 plus 0.025 to the power of 7. And the answer for amount at the end of 5 years is, in Ringgit Malaysia, 25,443. 0.12. Back to the question want to calculate the total interest paid. So we calculate amount of interest. The formula is I equal to S minus P. Our S is 25,443.12 minus with 20,000. The final answer is 5,443.12. So now is question 1C. Answer the following question C depending on the bank you selected in B. The question is, after 1 year and 6 months, the bank changed the rate to 5% compounded semi-annually. How much should you pay at the end of 5 years? Calculate the total interest paid. For question 1C, first we list the information from the question and the timeline given. So our P, or we call as principal value, the amount is 20,000, and our K, or we call as nominal interest rate, is 4.55%, or we can change it into decimal places, 0.0455, and our M, or we call as frequency conversion, is 4, and T is time, is 1.5 years. And first we calculate the periodic interest rate, which we use formula I equal to K over M, and our K is 0.0455 over 4, and the answer is 91 over 8,000. First we calculate our periodic interest rate, which use formula I equal to K over M. So we describe it as I1. Why I1? Because we will have two different I. so we don't want to confuse. So the explanation is 0.0455 over 4. The answer is 91 over 8,000. So second, we will calculate our number of interest period, which use formula N1 equal to M times T. So we describe it as N1 because we will have another N, so we don't want to confuse. So our N is 4 times with 1.5, and the answer is 6. So next, we calculate amount after 1 year and 6 months. We will use formula S equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I1. Outside of the bracket is to the power of N1. So our P is 20,000, and 1 plus 91 over 8,000 to the power of 6. And the answer is 21,404.41 cents. So we will conclude it as P, our P new. Next is we will calculate amount at the end of 5 years. So we will use different information from the above. So the new information is our K is 5%, or we change into decimal place, became 0.05, and our M frequency conversion is 2 because the equation is compounded semi-annually, and our T is 5 years minus 1.5 years equal to 3.5 years.
Today I will be presenting a financial calculation involving compound interest with monthly payment. MAT. Formula to calculate future value which S is the maturity value. Formula S equal R bracket 1 plus I bracket power of N minus 1 and divide I. And formula to calculate present value, which here is present value. A equal R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I bracket power of negative N and divide I. So formula amount of interest, I equal S minus NR, and I equal NR minus A. So R meaning of periodic payment, and I periodic interest rate, and N term of loan. So which option should Sharifah choose? Okay, step we must give information. So the investment period is 4 years. The total future value of the saving as is RM 26,442. The total future value of the saving, the annual interest rate K is 4.25% or 0.04425 in the Kemo form. The interest is compounded only, so the number of compounding per year M is 12. Okay, step 1, calculate the monthly interest rate. The formula for the monthly interest rate is I equal K divided by M, which means I equals 0.0425 divide 12, which gives I equals 17 over 48,000. Step 2, calculate monthly payment. The formula is N equal M times T. That means N equal 12 times 4, which gives N equal 48 months. Step 3, use the formula for the future value of annuity. The formula is S equal R multiplied by bracket 1 plus I to the power of N minus 1 divided by I. Okay, step 4, substitute the value into the formula. 26,442 equal R times bracket 1 plus 17 per 48,000 power 48 minus 1 bracket divide bracket 17 per 48,000 bracket. Step 5, rearranging to find R bracket monthly payment. So R equal 26,442 divided by bracket 1 plus 17 per 48,000 power of 48 minus 1 bracket divide bracket 17 per 48,000 bracket. So final calculation using a calculator, we get R equal RM 506.35 cents. So the required monthly payment is RM 506.35 per month of 4 years. So
for the option 2, we calculate 560 times 48 equal to 26,880. So we justify answer for the both option. Sharifah should choose option 2 because the monthly amount for option 2 is higher than monthly amount option 1.
Next, the answer for B1 Roman. K equals to 0.035, M equals to 12, T equals to 36 over 12. So next down payment, 10 equals to 10 over 100 times 3250 equals to RM 325. The amount of Sharifah they have to pay first. Balance are 3250 minus 325. So the answer is 2925. Next, to calculate the amount of monthly payments, so I equals to K over M, so 0.035 over 12. So the answer is 7 over 2400. Next, N equals to M times T, so 12 times 3 is 36. So the amount of monthly payment, the formula is A equals to R, 1 minus 1 plus I negative the power of N over I. So 2925 equals to R 1 minus 1 plus 7 over 2400 and the power of the negative 36 over 7 over 2400. So the answer is RM 85 ringgit point 71 cents. Next is the amount of interest. I equals to N times R minus A. So 36 times 85.71 minus 2925. So the answer is RM 160.56.
Question number 2. If her father wants to settle the loan immediately after paying 13 monthly payment, how much additional payment does he have to make? The outstanding balance is n equals to 36 minus 13, you can get 6. A, the r bracket 1 minus 1 plus I, the power of negative n over I is the formula. R is 85.71. 1 minus bracket 1 plus 7 over 2400 minus the power of 6 over 7 over 2400 to 1400, you can get Rn 509.05 ringgit. Question number 3. If her father missed the first 4 monthly payment, how much should he pay on the 5th payment to settle outstanding areas? N equals to 5. The formula is SR bracket multiple 1 plus I on the power of n minus 1 over I. The R is 85.71 bracket 1 plus 7 over 2400, the power of 5 minus 1 over 7 over 2400. You can get Rm 431.06.